Here are 5 ways a select tool can save you time in Procreate. A great way to get rectangle shapes or boxy shapes, 90-degree angles. You can choose the rectangle selection tool, and you can modify that to different sizes, different lengths, and it just gives you another option for a faster workflow. A lot of people don't know this, but you can actually use the freehand selection tool and just tap the screen and make your own shapes. It's really useful if you don't want to be tied down by the organic lasso option or the rectangular option or the ellipse option. You can just use the freehand and tap whatever shape you'd like to select out. Another cool feature you might not know about in Procreate is the feathering option. After you're done choosing your selection, go to the feathering option here and just adjust it to your liking. You can make it very blurry at the edges with a bigger gradient or a smaller gradient with a harder edge. It's up to you. What's also useful is using it with different shapes and just messing around and see what type of edges you're wanting to use. It could be a really useful start to some of your gradients, and you can choose to change those edges later on. A lot of artists using Procreate probably just use the eraser tool to erase little parts of their illustration, and that's fine for most, but for the selection tool, it can really speed up your process when you're trying to choose individual areas or little small areas. You can fine tune those areas and pick out any which ones you want to do individually, and then choose an option in Procreate where you can erase them very quickly. See, I'm just choosing these right here, and then I have a method where I swipe my iPad 3 fingers or 4 fingers, and you can erase that. It's really, really useful, and you can also choose to do it manually like I'm doing here, which is really useful if you want to get in there and have the most control with your selections, whether you're erasing something or you're just choosing something to select and save and load. Another way this selection tool can be used in your workflow is choosing shapes for maybe buildings or parts of a structure and basically throwing in the color. Simple as that. You got your base for your building in the background. Another way is to choose those shapes to erase out, maybe that you made a mistake on, or just to adjust in a way and use it as the eraser. It's just faster and it's easier. I know I've talked about it before, but another great feature that I love is the save and load feature. You basically select a part of your illustration that you want to save so you can go back to, and you can load it up whenever you want. So I chose that. I have that selection right there. I can load that up, or I can deselect it at any time and then go back to it so I can color it further or change the colors if I want to individually. It is very, very useful. You don't even have to use a clipping mask if you don't want to. You can do it on just the same layer. So really, really useful feature. It's up to you how you want to use it. I believe you can find a lot of ways to use that feature. Really, really cool. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.